Thanks very much. Really appreciate that, Biswanath. Very much so. Been sat here chatting away for 20 minutes. And yeah, thinking, what the hell, you know, absolutely bored out me. Bored to oh god. Right, anyway, let's start again then. I'm sure you've all seen the lineups. Let's go straight back to that, shall we? Let's start again. Let's open it up on, let's get a decent page. I did it on Google before and it's a bit rubbish, to be honest with you. Can't go into look at any stats as we go. Let's go on the sofa score. So, where are we? How's everybody's day going, by the way? Right, where's the matches? I don't team of the week. There you go, show more lineups. Can we get that bigger? Round 3. What have I done here? I just want the lineups to today's game, guys. Shouldn't be that difficult. Right, let's just do it through this now. There we go. So, Croatia. That's first. We've got Levakovic in goal. Juranovic, Lovren, and Gvardiol and Sosa. A lot of people got him as a £3.5 million option. Normal. Thank you very much, Miss Wanath. I really do appreciate that. Really do. Frustrating when you do that. We've got Perisic, Tottenham left wing back, or left winger. You know, plays both, doesn't he? Playing. So he's a shout, I think, today. Luka Modric. Not sure he'll play that far on the right, but he'll be on free kicks and set pieces. I know some of the people on the stream yesterday were asking about him. Leandro Trossard playing. I think he's scored some beautiful goals in the Premier League just before the end of the part 1 of that. And obviously we've got Kevin De Bruyne. He's in my team today, so I'm glad he starts there. And I'm hoping that this is the game where Kevin De Bruyne, like, actually has somebody on the end of something, or do you know what, goes for it himself, gets that ball halfway, you know, in the midway, you know, the halfway line, and just drives forward, bangs it in the top corner. That's what I'm dreaming of anyway. What are you dreaming of in this game? What are you after today? What do you need? All right, can I get into, where's the other game? Let's have a look. Ah, man. Don't want that, Kev. Sorry, mate. Just won the game. Now, if anybody's got any questions, anything that you need sorting out for this game, I don't really have much, to be honest with you, because my player's playing. More here for you guys. Still want to try and find this, like, how do I do it? Can't be that hard, can it? World Cup. World Cup. I don't want to explore historical data. Featured match. Can't click on the group. Let's click on Belgium. Is there a matchup? Can we do it this way? Lineups. Oh, we've just done Belgium, haven't we? Nobby. Let's click on Canada. Are you playing wildcard? No, I'm not. Would you like some help with the wildcard? In any shape or form? Have you got some players that you're looking to transfer out or bring in? Or is there another issue, Peswanath? What kind of lineups for previous games here? I just want the lineups for today, right? Just going to go back to these. So yeah, these are the lineups. I just want ones where I can click on other things. Belgium, no, Croatia. Just been through those, haven't we? Guardiola, Modric, Brozovic, Kovacic, Kramaric, Livaya, I'm not sure to be honest with you, and Perisic. Good news is I get to watch kick-off today as well because my mum's called. She's coming over for a bit of tea. She's picking up my children from school. Leandro Trossard playing for Belgium, which is possibly a great return because he was looking good, wasn't he? Castagna, Timothy, getting a game. Kevin De Bruyne, Meunier. He was on the bench for... So we've got Eden Hazard on the bench. Been dropped. Romelu Lukaku. How's the table looking? They need the win, don't they? Everybody needs the win. At the moment. But 3 at the back. Will that end up as 5? Will it end up as 5? And they're just not going to get out? I had Roberto Martinez as my manager at Everton for a while. And it started off great. Absolutely great. That first season looked really good. Hakimi and Saïs, they're in my team. Right, okay, mate. Morocco. Well, I think we were looking at odds before. And Morocco have some pretty decent odds here, looking at this. I know it's not the be-all and end-all, but this is obviously... I like to think professional, sort of like people looking at this. And, yeah, Morocco are the favourites, without a doubt. Canada don't have a great scoring record, although they have just scored for their first goal in the last game, but it's not something they're used to doing at the World Cup, is it? Only ever having done it once before. But I think out of the 4 teams that are playing now, Morocco have the best chance of getting a clean sheet. That's my opinion. If anybody else wants to share theirs, that'd be great. So I think Roman Saïs is a good option, to be honest with you. Yeah. What do other people think? And I think if we go and have a look at... Let's go back to this one. We've got Ziyech as well. He's looked all over it, hasn't he? So we look at some stats for these teams. Let's go on SofaScore. Who are we on here? This is Canada. So you got... let's go to Morocco because... And we'll see what these players have been doing so far in this tournament. And then we'll have a look and see what they've been doing in the campaign leading up to the World Cup as well. Thank you very much for sharing your stuff there, Bismarck. Something for me to research. So, now Youssef En-Nesyri was somebody who was mentioned yesterday by my very good friend Ari Trava, who's just joined the stream. Thank you very much, my friend. We're just, let's have a look. Hakimi and Saïs. Where's Saïs? So Roman Saïs, let's see what he's been doing so far. So he's been playing as a, it's looking like he's playing as a, like part of a back 3 today. Looking at the lineup as according to Google. So it looks like he's playing a bit of a left centre back there. Obviously playing most of his stuff in defence. But what has he done in terms of what's his stats? They're down here on this side here. So he's had a goal, which is great news. Expected goal 0.8. He's played all minutes, played both games, started both games. So he looks like a shoe-in to start. To be honest with you, I know he's a 4.5 mid. So I don't think he's a bad shout for defence either, especially. As we've seen, you know, just talked about the Canada scoring opportunity. I mean, I'm not saying they're not going to score, and Davis looks good, doesn't he, to be honest? But yeah, they've had 2 clean sheets already. So I'd say that, you know, strongest defence so far at the World Cup. Question is, you know, these things do come to an end. Can they get 3 in a row? In which case, I think they'll be the only team to do so. If that's the case, I don't think any other team's got 2 clean sheets. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gary Travo. It's a 4-3-3 Morocco. Let's have a look at it then. Let's go back here. Yeah, Nesri at the top. So the size players left back or like as left centre back? All right, anybody's got any questions, do put them in. If you need the poll putting up for anything, then now's the time. You know, yesterday it was we all had the same issue yesterday. It was pretty much Mbappe replacement, but your things count. This is a community channel. It's all about you guys. And me as well, of course. I'm important, mommy. So yeah, share your things. Share. And you've got Hakimi, so yeah. So you've got two defenders playing. I mean, I'm never a big fan of the double up in defence. Left centre back, yeah, thought so, mate. Okay, so I'm never a massive fan, but if, like we say, they've had the 2 clean sheets so far this tournament. How have they looked in the leading up to the tournament? Let's have a look at that in terms of defending wise. We change this competition at the top here to qualifiers. Is it qualifiers? No. Oh, let's have a look at the Africa Cup of Nations. Oh, you can play right centre back as well. This is just size, isn't it? He's not. So that goal he got was his only goal, you know, in tournament football with the Africa Cup of Nations recently as well. He's not, and he's not like a scoring king in the Premier League either, is he? Is he? What, am I missing him? So yeah, they're a good defence. I just don't like the double up. If you've got transfers and you can make them, for me, the defender I would be looking at this week, if I was needing to take a hit later, which is what I would need to do if that was the case, I'd need to be. I'll be taking Cancelo out, for example, if he's rested. I'm going to be bringing Jordi Alba in, and I will take a -3 for that because he'll get his point for playing. So it's just 2 points to get back, and I'll take that gamble. He'll get a clean sheet or an assist, to be honest with you. I've got obviously Borna Sosa just about to play now. I brought him in for Mailer. Trippier. Trippier's gone onto my bench for 0 points. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's a no-brainer. How long till kick-off? 2:20. How's everybody's day been? I've been doing, just a little dissect, yeah. Whilst I'm seeing if there's any football questions going up, I've been doing the Wim Hof method. So if anybody else is doing that or interested in that, then let me know. Feel free to message me because I'm finding it really enlightening in one way, and doing those cold showers and then it's the breathing exercises. Really enjoying it. It's hopefully going to help with the arthritis and stuff like that. The reason I'm off work, reason I'm here right now. Not just because I love y'all. Do love y'all, mind. Yeah. Right, well, I'm looking forward to the football. I'll tell you what, I've got a few of you on. What little bit of a plan I've got coming up. Well, let's start it now, actually. I intend to build this channel, as you can probably guess. I've got my little notebook on the go here now. And what I want to do with my little cheeky notebook, little phrase of the day, don't know where this came from. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Doesn't, does it? No. Right. I am going to build, I'll put this on a slide, a database, and I want you guys to get involved, of club representatives. So what I'm looking for from my subscribers, and this will build up over time, is people who want to represent their football club from a fantasy football perspective. So if you are a Liverpool fan, and you want to represent Liverpool and bring the information and talk about Liverpool and share your knowledge with the rest of our community, then it's time to raise your hand. It's the same if you're a Fulham fan or if you're an Everton fan. I've obviously got my Everton stuff myself. Any of the Premier League teams, Wolves, etc., etc. That's what I want to do. But Also, in addition to that, if you are not a Premier League follower of football, but you watch the Premier League and you are, you know, a neutral, then you are probably one of the most valuable assets we could have in our channel. And I want to build quite a large group of you guys, just people to call on during the streams and say, you know, what's your opinion on this. So I'm going to start writing everybody who comments, and I'll mention this every stream. I want to build three for each club. I think is about right. I think if we've got 3 for each club, then one person hopefully will be on each stream from each football club that I do as we look to build it. So hands up if you want to do that now, and if not, I'll keep mentioning it on my streams and we'll build it up as we go. Have a quick look at the league. I'll put the code at the top of this if anybody wants to join the league. I'll close it after the round of 16. Just for the people who've been in the league right from the beginning. It's a bit disheartening if you get to that point, you know, you're getting towards the end of it and somebody just jumps in your league because they're ahead of you. But I want to encourage as many people to be part of the channel at the same time as well. So it's a bit of an even balance. You know, get to a decent amount of. Biswanathkar, you're a Liverpool fan since 2010, mate. Happy days. Would you like to be our very first club representative representing Liverpool? That's one of the 3 slots gone on my streams, my friend. Love it if you would. I mean, I'm assuming you watch all of their games. I think that's like, or you know, most of them. Obviously, we have lives and things do get in the way sometimes. But if that's what you'd like to do, mate, I'd love to have you on board. View my team FIFA, K-Bap. What's Kebab? I don't quite understand. You got a team on FIFA? Like the football game, or do you want me to go on the FIFA website? Ah, right, okay. You got a team in here called, I get you, I know what you mean, leaderboard. Can I search names? Can't search, can you? Oh, look at that! My rank here, 56,437. My rank here, 137,083. This stream, this game is funny, isn't it? It's funny. So which one's right? Well, we were looking before if you weren't on the stream, and they didn't seem to be right, to be honest with you. The ranks. It's got to be the leaderboard, hasn't it? Surely. Biswanath, I can't. Oh, is your team in our league? Let's have a look. Kebab. No, it's not. Interesting. On the leaderboard, I'm 56,000. What's everybody else's ranks? Everybody else is the same as they should be. I'll take this rank though, 56k. That's a better rank. I'm having that. That's the right one. I did say at the beginning of the stream, I think my rank at the top of my page is the same as it was for a couple of days. So we're going with leaderboard rank moving forward until the one at the top of my screen has changed. So I can't review your team, Kebab. Let's have a look at the team right at the very top of the leaderboard, shall we? JR26, if it'll show us. Yes, it will. It doesn't let you go back, which is a bit annoying, so you can't see who was in the team before. But currently with Turner in goal, Dumfries, Shaw, Van Dijk, Foden, Pulisic, tripled up on the German midfield. Wow, Musiala, Sanai, Kimmich. I wonder if that's been a tactic for this guy, girl. JR26, well done to them anyway. Memphis Depay is captain. Hasn't nailed it there. Messi. Some French players on low score, so it looks like they were on a wild card last minute and got the news yesterday by the looks of it, Myla. Because you wouldn't have put those in your team, would you, beforehand? I wouldn't have thought, unless they're absolute, like, enablers for the rest of the team. Possibly. But no, look at that for a score. Top, here you go, that proves it. Top of the leaderboard. Is ranked 753. What the actual... I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to swear. Not at all. I've had an idea for a new show, by the way. Let me know what you think about this. It's completely different to anything I've seen in FPL whatsoever in the community. You've entered in the league. Let me see if you've if you're there now. It probably does it. No, you're not there now. Let me just refresh completely. No, you're not there, mate. You'll probably be here after the end of the match day. So we'll be able to have a look at your team in the next one, I'm afraid. I wish I could, buddy. Wish I could. Yeah, let me get back to my idea for a show. Tell me what you think of this. Been thinking about trying to do something different to other people. And I have thought I am going to do a show, and it's not for you guys, you might enjoy it, I don't know, but for under 16s. I'm a qualified primary school teacher, and I'm going to see if my kids want to get involved. I'm going to ask them later. I'm not going to force them into it, so, you know, for fame with me children, if you like, but if they fancy it, and they want to come and sit with me and build their own FPL team, and we'll start a league for any kids that want to join. We've got a bit of time building up to Christmas and Boxing Day, the second part of the season, and almost like a training session, if you like, and that's how I'm going to treat it. And if you want to get involved in any of that'd be great. But for children and family, you know, people who are, you know, I think there's a big community of our kids that actually play this. Now, mine don't, so it'll be a learning from scratch experience for them. Involve a little bit of maths as well. I think that's really good because I'm a qualified maths teacher, like I say. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I might do. What do you think of that for an idea? Call it Family FPL Focus or something like that. FPL Focus for families and make it a proper kids show. Yeah, and what I'm hoping is we get from it. What I'm hoping we get from it is, like, you know, the eyes of children watching football, their selections. I'm certainly not going to influence, if my girls do want to play, their choices, you know. If they're trying to decide between players, I might show them some clips on YouTube of those players playing. Certainly for my younger one, who's only 4. But my 7-year-old, she's, I might be able to do some maths with her on it and show her some stats. So I think it could be something she might get really interested in. And she's asking me about the channel all the time, so who knows, might work, might not, but I think I am going to give it a go if they're up for it. What do you think of that? Something different, isn't it? Something different. It might be different because it wouldn't work, do you know what I mean? That's why it's not out there. There is that possibility. Excuse me, must have a little bit of water to the mouth. Right, what time are we on? 2:31. 2:31. Right, anybody need anything sorting out for their teams today? Like the massive dilemma between players? I'll run a poll for you if you do. See, a few more people have joined in. Let me know what you think about my idea for that show, if you like the sound of it. Alright, let's just put the lineups again for anybody who hasn't seen them. So for Morocco, I think this is probably the team. If we're going to get behind any team in this, this is the one. Possibly Ziyech and Nasri recommended. Boufal. Hakimi. I think Ziyech is the one. He's been on some free kicks, to be honest with you, out of those. And Nasri. Great idea, Otrovo. You like, do you? Thank you. Something different, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't pretend to be an expert at this, and I'm trying to get better all the time. I'm trying to improve, and that's what I want this to be, you know, a communal type of thing. And if I can do something a bit different like that, yeah, I'm just little Sheila to the side of me here, little Connie. Show you a picture of my girls. Gorgeous they are. Football is for everyone. So let me see if this focuses. So they're my girls, Sheila and Connie. This is when we were on holiday in Scotland. Beautiful country. So yeah, it'd be lovely if they could sit next to me and we could learn together. Like a newbie type thing. We go through all the rules and tips and stuff like that. A few shows in the next couple of weeks for anybody starting. That could be good for anybody who's, I don't know, wants to play. I think next season, and we'll have a new league. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I like it. If you like it, Harry Travo, that's enough for me, mate. That's enough for me. What's your rank on the leaderboard looking at, Harry Travo? Anybody else as well? What's the difference? Interesting. 56,000 for me if you've just joined. And 137,000 there. So interested to see if that's the same for everybody. Excuse me, I'm sure it is. So that's the Canada-Morocco lineup. And Croatia-Belgium. We've got Big Rom as the picture there, but he doesn't start. Doesn't start today. I thought he would do. Did I do Borna Sosa in a lot of teams? Dejan Lovren, former Liverpool player. Luka Modric from Real Madrid playing today on free kicks and things. I think Ivan Perisic is a great shout today, and this could be the game for him to return. It's going to be a good game, this one. I think this one's going to be an absolute cracker, to be honest with you. Back and forth. Could be a very high scoring game. Or a 1-0, but it's going to be close. It's going to be close. If I had to pick a winner myself, I would honestly... So you're at 31k then at the minute, and 107k in the main page. Mental, isn't it? Well, we're going with the leaderboard, because that's what we're trying to get up, I reckon, don't you? Unless it changes, like I said before. Yeah. I think it's a very close game, and I'm hoping of hopes. This man can deliver like we know he can deliver. This is the one, isn't it? What's the table looking like? Can we see the tables? Table. Let's have a look. What do we need in this? Who needs what? Who can still qualify? So this is Group F. Croatia. Oh, wow, it's the closest one. Canada can't qualify. Canada can't qualify. So this is massive, isn't it? I don't think I've actually mentioned this in the stream at all. So they're dead and buried. So, I don't know, I suppose that goes one or two ways, doesn't it? That goes one or two ways. Freed up, you know, no pressure. But Morocco... Who's playing who again? So Morocco playing Canada. Not, wouldn't it be a much? But oh, how gutted it's not Morocco v Belgium. How gutted that would be a proper playoff, wouldn't it, to get through? A proper playoff. So do Morocco just need a point to go through? They do, don't they? Because one of Belgium or Croatia are going to either win. It's going to be either 3 or 1 point to both. 3 or 1 point to both. Morocco, Croatia. So Belgium need to win, don't they? Basically, simple as that. Morocco. Who are they playing? Morocco playing Canada. Morocco playing Canada. So Morocco draw. Yeah. No, Belgium have got. Belgium need a result. Belgium need to win. This is Kevin De Bruyne's day. He's that player, isn't he? I believe it's Kevin De Bruyne's day today. I hope so. Anyway, I need it. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I haven't done. I'm going to see. I had my captaincy on Mbappe to start with. Can I still switch my captaincy to Kevin De Bruyne? I think he's a better shout than Morata later. Not guaranteed to start. I hope he does. After I brought him in, I was a bit concerned after it. Kevin De Bruyne. He's going to be my captain today. Is that a good idea? Actually, yeah, we've got a bit. Let's run a poll. Anybody watching? Captain today. So, who... I literally, like I said, I only had a few hours sleep last night and I went back to bed, had a little cheeky snooze and I got up like 5 minutes before this stream and I came down, made myself a coffee. I'm just woke up. Who should be my captain? And I'm going to go... So I've got a choice of KD... Oh, let's write it out. He deserves a full name, doesn't he? KE... So Kevin De Bruyne... Oh, we're in full-on capitals here. Or Morata. Help me out here, guys. Should I save it for Morata later? At the moment, I'm planning on putting it on to Kevin De Bruyne. But yeah, if you could put your little votes in there for me, that'd be much appreciated. Might help some of the others out later before I actually confirm this. Oh, still got a bit of coffee left. Now, are the teams coming out yet? No, 20 minutes to go till kickoff. Massively, like, appreciations for all the new subscribers who joined my channel yesterday. Very happy. Up to 154 now. Let me tell you what I'm actually... My biggest... I'm going to set this as my target. Because... A little bit of info for you. When I set up my channel... Let me just open up my channel here for you all to see. I started my channel, and it's a while ago now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'll be correcting myself if I'm wrong. When I set up my channel, my very first video, all the way back, and I've been a bit on and off with it from where it first started, 2 years ago. Can I get an actual date on that? Have I got a month? No, that's annoying. 2 years ago. I get more details. Anyway, that was my first one. I was using the green screen. I've got a green screen, but I was doing it in my house at the time. But now I'm in my shed. It's all decked out for it. Anyway, not long after I set it up, a dude from Fantasy Football Scout set one up and called it the blooming same name, FPL Focus. Now he's got, if I type into search here, and I'll have a look and see how old when his first video went up. It'll be two years ago as well, to be honest with you. I type in FPL Focus and he comes up. Hence why my channel is named Paul Livesey, because I don't want people subscribing and like when I'm trying to use my name. Now, I know the guy's had an account. He's had that name, to be fair, on Twitter for quite a long time. But he stopped making videos, or has he just done another one? Oh, let me stop that. That's annoying. So he's done one recently.
Denmark have a good record.
Sorry, mate. Don't mean to put your stuff on there. He's got 512 subscribers. But if we look, where's his videos like? Where's the line for videos? What's going on here? Oh, yeah, that's it. So if you go to his videos, it's not going to have the year on it, is it? Yeah, basically, he started just after me, and he's got the same name. Unless it goes further, unless I'm wrong. If he gets 3 years ago, I'll take it back, and I'll just think my memory's gone to doo-doo. But yes, this is that's my next target. I think is that too big to target? 513 as my target 3 years ago. No, he's been going longer than me. But I don't reckon he was called that then, because there wasn't. Because when I took the name FPL Focus, there wasn't anybody. It's called FPL Draft. FPL Draft Team. There's nothing about FPL Focus on any of those, is there? Pookie Pooper. Ah. So yeah, there's no mention of FPL Focus on any of those. That came Virtual FPL. It was. That's it. Yeah, these have all got different names. So yeah, that's my target. 513 viewers. Somebody subscribed during the stream today. Champ boy, how you doing? Hi, big fan. Glad to have you on board. Happy days. Happy days. Anybody doing anything with their FPL teams at the minute? What have we got? We've got 15 minutes. I've obviously it's unlimited transfers. Go on. I'm gonna get me unless anybody objects, I'm just gonna get my FPL team up and show you that just while we're waiting, because there's not much going on. Please do vote in my poll if you're on. Dylan Bikari, big shout out from me, Paul Livesey, here at Livesey Lovesit in the Wirral, Merseyside, England. Not too far from my football club, Everton FC. I'm hoping to get tickets to the game for Christmas. That's what I'm hoping for. Previous season ticket holder, but wife and children took away that ability to go to the game all the time. FPL Focus is an Arsenal fan, is he? Yeah, he was definitely. So I mean, he was on. Is he? Does he do stuff for Fantasy Football Scout? I don't know him, to be honest with you, but that was the name of my channel first. I'm convinced of it. I don't know how to prove it now. I don't know if there's a. But you can have any name, and I want to have that as the search. But to do that, I need to have more subscribers than he does, and then I'll be changing it. Right, let's have a look at my FPL team then, shall we? Why not? If anybody wants to ask any questions about me, ask me anything, that's absolutely fine. I like to get to know each other. Let's see what I've gone and done here, shall we? Now, things will change. I do think I'm now Ronaldo has moved on. I might well build my team around Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. But this was it on the last, once the deadline went, I went and did my team. And this is how I was looking for Boxing Day. Feels a bit weird looking at this team, to be honest with you, don't you think? Feels a bit strange. Anybody else not looked at their FPL team for a while? But this is what this is me plan with Danny Ward and Evers. I'll make that a bit smaller again so we can see the whole thing, shall I? No, oh gosh. Want to get the whole team on here. Sometimes you've got to make it bigger and smaller. That's the one. Is it? No. Anyway, we'll look at the subs in a minute. So yeah, I've got Ward in goal, Trippier, White, Cancelo, in midfield, Andreas, De Bruyne, Almiron, Martinelli, and then Darwin, Haaland and Kane up front. Triple premium there, but I'm just wondering now. Right, you have to leave now. Chat with you soon. Nice one, Harry Travo. Take care, mate. I'm going to be going myself shortly. I've got Darwin, Haaland and Kane. I'm looking at it now and I'm just thinking, is that just on the players that have been performed before? Is it going to be different? Are things going to start very different after the World Cup? Is it like a new season? Is it going to have a big impact this break? We don't know, do we? But yeah, let's put that away. Back to the FIFA. Right. Anybody want to know? We're 50-50 on the Kevin De Bruyne Morata. On 6 votes. Going to suck on a love heart. If you don't come from the UK and you've not seen these before, cheeky little love hearts, my message to you is... Oh, look at that. What does that say? Can you see that? It says real love. Just random. Right. I'll confirm this captaincy anyway. I'm going with Kev to be. If it'll work, it's worked. Great news. I wasn't sure because I had it on Mbappe before and I changed it, but obviously he hadn't played. So yeah, absolutely no point having it on Messi at 3 points, is it? So, come on Belgium, come on Kevin De Bruyne today. How old is he now? 32.9%. Wonder how many people have captained him. What do you reckon? Not many. Not many. Right, boys, girls. Anybody? I'm going to give it 30 seconds. If there's no more questions in, I'm going to call it a day. Don't forget, if you want to join the league, it is... the code is at the top of this chat. Do come and join in, and we'll be able to look at your team in the next streams if it's needed. It's going to be wildcard. I'm going to be doing some work about ready for the round of 16 coming up. Been making some notes on players on teams as we go through, and that'll be a big stream, and we'll do that literally at the end of the match day, straight after the final game, which is... I'm looking forward to that stream whilst we build our wildcards. I might even do it before, but to be honest, we need to know who's going through, don't we? There's no point doing it beforehand. Let's have a look at the fixtures here. I'm on the wrong screen. So these finish on the 2nd of December. So that's tomorrow night. What day is it today? It's Thursday, Friday night, straight after the last game. 9 p.m-ish UK to 8:30-ish. Between 9 and 9:15. Once the final whistle's gone. I might even come on just because the final whistles are coming in, to be honest. I'll be doing a live stream then as we start to look to build our wild card, because match day 4, the games kick off the following day at 3 o'clock. I'll probably do one in the morning as well if my good lady wife will agree to that before the game, just to see how people are doing, what their teams look like, and if they need any help. Right, I'm on my way out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that notifications button, because I am going to do random streams at random times, I'm sure, just as I'm thinking of things, or if there's an issue that's going on, that in community, then I will look to just come on and see if we can address it together. Right, that's it then. No more questions. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care. Over and out. See you later.